Right.
What was it?
Question 6. Let me check. On question 6, we're being asked to create a private database link as OE to access the ORO without specifying a fixed user credential. So I created a database. I created a user, I created a user OE. So I created the database link as OE. So everything went well. But when I was trying to do the select to view the promotion on the link, and it wasn't going, it just showed on that, it was showing me that my connection description for the remote database not found.
Okay. You know, for that one, the goal of this one was for you to understand that when you create a private database link without specifying a fixed user credential, right? It means that you will need to connect to OE every time you'll be using this database link, right?
Okay.
OE is the one creating the database link, right?
Okay. Yes.
So you would only be able to access OE in the other database as well.
Okay.
So OE is the only owner of the database link, right?
Yes.
OE is the only one who can use the database link, and that database link gives you access only to OE schema in the other database. So if you try to have access to any other object in the other database that doesn't belong to, that is not owned by OE, then it will give you that error.
Okay. But I think I connected to as OE.
You connected?
As OE.
Okay, you can share your screen. Let me stop showing my screen. You have your screen, or you want me to connect to?
You can connect.
Okay, let me connect to your database. What's your student ID?
174.
You have Demo and
Right.
RC. Okay. So normally you created it in Demo, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Brian, what am I doing? What am I doing at database?
You're my mom.
Oh, it's not yours? Are you kidding?
No, this is mine.
But he said that he had the issue. Anyway.
This is my saver.
Yeah. Sorry, 136. I've been watching.
Really? Really?
Sorry.
I saw for the user.
I had Bello's student number. It's 136. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Bello.
Student 136.
Correct.
Oh, Emmanuel, oh yeah, I got it. I've seen a new way to connect.
Right. You have Demo? Yeah, you should have Demo. Okay.
Brian, have you seen a new way to connect?
Yeah, I've seen that, bro.
So this is a new way to make it clear. If you want to specify the column, for example, DB link right here is too long. It doesn't need to be that long. Then you specify the format. Let it be A12. And then column, host. This one is too long. Doesn't need to be that long. Then specify the format.
So each time we are working on this, we're supposed to like specify the column.
If you want, because for example, the DB link here is too long. You see, it's too long.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It doesn't need to. A12, like specifying the number of like, I don't know what you call it, like line or not space. Like you see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
okay.
all the way to 12. But
yeah.
Here it's like it might be like something like 50 instead. So that's why it can be hard to read this table properly. You see that?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why even the owner doesn't need to be this long. Fix it.
So if we do it like this, so each time we create like a new database link, is it good to go there and specify the column?
No, it's just for you to read. You can do that for any table you want.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay, we still have created here. Okay, that's better. This one allows you to increase the size of the line. Okay, so that's yours, right? You have OE link right here.
Yes.
We already have a problem here. Your OE link was created as sys, but your OE link was supposed to be created as OE.
Oh, okay.
You created this link as OE, right?
Yes.
Created as sys.
Oh. Okay.
That's the problem right there. It should have been created by OE. You should have connected as OE and created.
Oh. But I think I did on the first one, because this is just the one that I'm coming back from work. So I happens to drop the other that I think the last one I created, I connected as OE to do that. So I just dropped this when I just came back from work. So I don't know. It still gave me the same error.
Okay, let's just drop this one, then create it as OE and see. Alter user OE. Identify by.
You made a mistake with the identifier.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think we said that. Oh, I was supposed to connect as OE first.
Yeah.
Right. Connect to OE. What am I doing? Okay, my bad.
I think you have to change the password.
Yes, I want to change the password. I tried to do two things at the same time. Let me connect. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Okay. Okay, now from here you want to create a database link. So it says create a private database link to access ORCL without specifying a fixed user credentials. Without specifying, okay, so without specifying connect to, right?
Yeah.
And it's private. Okay, so it's just database link. Let's name it the same as we did the other one. OE and
link. Using ORCL.
Insufficient. Okay, OE doesn't have the privileges. Are you sure you actually did create a database link?
Yes.
Okay, let's connect back as sys and grant the privileges.
Yeah, I think when I connected back as sys, I think
you revoke the privileges, really?
Yes.
Really?
So can we just grant like connect and resource everything? Yeah. It's still not
No.
gonna work.
OE already has those. It has to be created a database link.
Okay.
Okay, the database link is created. Now we want to have access to the other one. So let's check if it works. Select, simply describe OE.promotions at OE_ link. Okay, on the other side. Okay. The username and the password on the other side has to be.
Okay, come on, bring it. We're gonna make it happen. Bring it. He's gonna make you happy. Bring it. You shouldn't hate me tonight.
Emerald
Bring it then now. Where is it?
Okay, now they both have the same password, and you connect back to DLS DMO.
Let's do the banana.
Could you mute yourself?
Unmute yourself, please.
The voice is even very unfamiliar. I'm sure he's a morning student.
It is. It's a morning student.
But my guess must be right.
Why you take a class in the morning, you come in afternoon to put body people? It's not right.
Don't worry, Fanny. We're gonna look for that person.
Sorry, the morning student was not in class. She's catching up. Sorry for disturbing.
Okay, so oh yeah, she's right. She came late. Okay, you can see that the description is working, right? So what was the problem? The problem is that you didn't first grant the privilege. Create. The second is that you didn't change the password in the remote database.
Okay.
That's basically the problem. But that question wasn't.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the purpose was to help make you understand that type of things. Okay, so we're good. So we can start with. Okay, actually, I'm going to.
I have a question on database link.
Sure. What is it?
Okay. So is system the only user that can perform the DBMS utility export?
System is the only one who can do that. If yes, by default, but you can grant a privilege to other users, as you know already.
Okay, and what would the privilege be? Would that just be grant exec db underscore?
Yeah, data pump underscore exp underscore full underscore database. Yes.
Oh, is that data pump?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Am I right?
Yes.
Please, can you scroll up a little bit? Let me see that command, how you arrange those database link in the column format.
Where?
The one you're trying to arrange them, that you said that it was too long and you had to arrange them in when you're trying to through the database link.
Okay. Here?
No, yeah, I just need to see the comment, how you.
Okay, I used 3 comments. I used that one first for the line because the line was short.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also used that one for the page size. But it's basically, you want to look into this one, column, set the column.
Oh, yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Emerald. I have a question, please.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have to share my screen for that.
Okay.
I thought you've joined the money people.
Hello. You guys said I'm talking too much. Now I decided in DB2 I'm not talking. You guys are complaining.
I thought you've joined the morning people.
No, I don't just want to talk anymore. You guys say I'm talking too much now.
All right, cool.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, my question is that, okay, when you display a table that HR have in RRCL, you can see everything with the row, right?
Yes.
So now after the duplication, I'm trying to see in the user where I duplicated it, but I can't see, I don't know why.
You can see what?
You see has the number of row is being displayed on ORCL.
Yes.
Why is it not giving the same thing in the user that way copy the table of HR and duplicate it? That's my problem.
How did you duplicate it?
This. Let's say like this example, like this one is job history. Yeah, our job history is 10, so I duplicated it to 20. But when I displace it, when I want it to be displayed like this, I don't know why it's not coming out. Why is it not showing number of rows? Is it normal? I just want to know. Is like it's not a big deal.
I'll try to set the line size and the page size.
For this?
But normally, if you see the number of rows, you should be able to see it. Maybe you remove the data.
No, it's still because when I do the count, when I do the select count down, you see, it shows me.
Right.
And when I want to display everything that the user have and that was duplicating HR, it's showing me table name only. It doesn't show me number of rows like here. But when I do the count to make sure that it has been duplicated, it's there. It's been duplicated. This is the count 20. It was 10 before. After duplication, it went to 20. But why is it not showing on the whole table?
Not sure why it's not showing. Right. Can you try to select the same table, but not the one that you edited? Can you check for the same table here, but for HR?
Where, yeah?
No, on the other side, the black one.
Here?
Yes.
For HR only?
Yes, for HR instead of demo.
Then I have to connect back as sys. Because here the table belongs to HR anymore. If you copy the table, then the table belongs to demo. It doesn't belong to HR anymore.
What? No, if you duplicate, you should still have HR, but you should also have demo. It shouldn't disappear from one to the next.
Okay.
You should have both tables. That's why you're able to copy from many, from HR to create multiple tables with the same name.
Let's see, region. Should I use the link or not?
Okay, if you have a link, use the link. But you should be able to view HR still from that database though.
Using the user that I created?
Yes. No, as SIS.
Yeah, that's what I said, that I have to connect as SIS if I have to do that.
No, I want you to use select table underscore name, number underscore rows. The same that's giving you the issue, the way it's not, it doesn't appear.
Okay.
Equals. Okay, so it's clearly not a display issue. So it's coming from that table doesn't display, the other one you created.
All of the users, it doesn't display, but it shows that it's being that is being duplicated, but it doesn't display the row when I do that.
I want to see, what command did you use to duplicate the table?
The select count.
Select count doesn't allow you to duplicate.
Insert.
You're just selecting.
Or to
Duplicate.
not to insert to.
That we use insert duplicate.
Oh yes. Sorry. Yes. Insert. Thank you, Mari.
So what you guys did is that you created a table. Let's say demo.regions, and then you inserted everything that is inside HR.region. You see how you did it?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe the problem is coming from there. You could just have created a table, and as you create it, duplicate at the same time.
Okay.
Anyway. Yes, you can create a table directly, and as you create a table, it's identical to HR.region. But you guys didn't do that. You guys created a table first and then duplicated and then copied. Now, how did you copy?
No, we copied. No. We copied first. No, we did the copy first.
The command that we use is create a table the department as. We use as select.
As select what? Can you give me the full sequence?
Okay, let me give you the full.
I can show you the script if you want.
Okay, show me.
This is it.
Okay, connected to, okay. Why are you using the database link?
To access the table HR on ORL, that's what the assignment asks, that we have to access the HR on ORCL.
No, that was for the next assignment, for the one you had in, anyway, we talked about this morning.
Oh, this is the next assignment. I'm not talking about the first assignment. This is fundamental, SQL fundamental assignment.
I'm talking about that. You are not supposed to use the database link for that one, just SQL. But it's okay, it's fine. Okay, create table version. Yeah, that's the right SQL statement, and the table were created. But it doesn't display, so there is something somewhere. Okay, since you created the table with the database link, can you create a similar table without the database link? Like you create a table instead of jobs with S, you put jobs 1, and you select all from HR.jobs in your database.
That I should do what? I don't get it.
I'm saying, can you create a table but without the database link? And you need to change the name of the table.
What table can I create?
Jobs 2 or whatever.
You say job 2?
Yeah, you can create table jobs 2. You can just copy from what you have there and create another table.
Okay. What is job here? Do you
say job 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
I did it on SQL before you put
I still
it.
put 2 there, Marie. There's not a problem.
Okay.
Do you want
as demo?
How about
No.
like this?
No. The name of the table is jobs 2. No, one word.
Move the S and put just job 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where am I supposed to select? Because I have job 2.
No, job.
That's weird. Let's see.
HR doesn't have.
But it does have job 2, so I don't know.
No. You create a new table, job 2, and you select all from HR.job. From that table, HR.job. So does that table exist?
yes, it's up here. I see jobs here.
It's
HR
there.
has jobs.
This is jobs.
Yes,
So
it's up there.
But why is it saying table doesn't exist? Does demo has the privilege to have access to HR.jobs?
Yeah, but through the link only.
Okay, you need to grant the
Not the
privilege.
HR in its own database.
Okay, grant the privilege to demo, to HR objects.
Okay.
Select.
I have to
Connect back access.
So what should I grant?
Grant select HR.jobs. Actually, we should want to put grant select on HR.jobs to demo. Okay, now you want to connect back. Okay, now do select table underscore name where owner equals HR.
Just the table names?
The one you just issued earlier, like to be able to see the.
Where owner equals demo.
Do the same but for, okay, where owner equals HR. The same but for demo. Actually, you have it. But you don't have the number of rows. And for HR, you only have it before jobs. And you don't have it for the other tables of HR.
I think she does.
Because she only granted
Why isn't it showing
privilege
it?
to select for HR for regions, right? For jobs.
She has what?
Demo only had a privilege to select only for HR.jobs. That's why she only saw that.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not showing for demo. But she has the other one, and for job 2, it doesn't show.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Like, even if it was just for job, it was supposed to show here for job, but it doesn't show.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
Maybe it's normal. I don't know.
I don't know if it's normal. I mean, you should be able to see the value. I think something is that, but I'm not sure. I don't know why. But one thing is sure that you have those tables. So you don't need to check the number of rows. If you can check the tables.
Okay.
Mine also says the same thing. So
It doesn't appear.
yeah, it doesn't show the rows.
Yeah, so I guess it's normal then. I mean, I don't think it's normal, but I don't know why it goes blank. It's invisible. Maybe with demo, you cannot see it. Or with the table that you created.
Because even connected as sys, I still cannot see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that it must have to do with the owner in particular.
And you said for the assignment, we're not supposed to create a database link.
No. The database link was supposed to be for the question, the practice, the PDF that you had. That was for ORCL, but the other one was everything should be done in TSM. It's not a database link assignment. It's only for SQL prerequisite.
Or maybe is that a note that misleaded me. Yeah, that's why I used the link, because the note says that you should create that you should access the HR from O.
Yes, it's talking about the HR from the assignment that are in the PDF. But if you notice the PDF, you open the PDF, you'd see that it's HR, so HR only.
The practice questions?
Yes.
That's weird. This one?
Yes.
This is for this?
Yes.
That you try to open it, please.
I think
You see that the first one says done in ORCL, and then after that you have done in TLS demo. So they are different. That one is done in ORCL. The second one, done in ORCL, this is what you have. Done in TLS demo, this is what you have. 1, 2, and 3 are done in TLS demo. And in ORCL, you have SQL fundamental practice.
Oh, it's true that I didn't go through all this question, but from the one that I went through, I didn't see, or I was done in one database, but it didn't say to create a link.
Yeah, I
No,
think
don't create a link, do it in ORCL.
Okay.
I think the assignment should have been numbered or something, because that was confusing.
Yeah.
It's just
But
a practice. It's not really an assignment. It's just a practice for yourself.
That one is due on Wednesday too.
This one, Emerald, I thought it was just our own practice.
No, it's due on Wednesday as well.
Okay. Wait, so the first one.
It's good practice. It's really good.
So the first one was due on Wednesday?
The first one is due on Wednesday. That one too is due on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. So.
Well, this one is due on Wednesday?
Yes.
Now I'm confused. Which one? The one I was just
So what was due on Friday?
I did that assignment, but I don't know if my school
or I thought one was due today.
Yes, Emerald, did you mark the assignment? Yeah. My group submitted the assignment already.
It's not per group, it's one person at a time that should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Submit.
All the members of my group submitted the assignment already, even this one.
That's good. That's good. Well, that one was due.
We have to go back and do it again because we didn't
have time to do SQL fundamentals, practice 1.
I thought we were the SQL fundamentals start today.
What?
So we were supposed to do it before?
But
Emerald started SQL fundamental on Wednesday last week.
Emerald.
SQL fundamental on Wednesday last week?
Yes, it's actually our second chapter of SQL fundamental that we are doing now today.
Yes, sir, but Emerald, you said it was this. You didn't mention anything about that. That was our personal practice. You didn't mention that it was an assignment to be submitted.
I told you guys that I was going to give you an extra assignment, or did I not?
Okay. So that was an extra one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the extra assignment, but there is a little mistake that we will go over today. So for the number of rows not available, I think there is a way to do it. Let me just look it up and I'll get it back to you. But I think it has to do with with maybe a table, DBMS statistics or something like that. So I will see that later. Okay, so please know that this assignment should be done. Yes, that one is due. It's definitely due on Wednesday. And for the people who didn't do it yet, you were supposed to try doing it on Monday. It was due for trying on Monday, right? For today. But it's definitely due on Wednesday, and that one too is definitely due on Wednesday. And if you don't get something, you can talk about it on Wednesday.
Okay, so which one do we have to submit? Do we have to submit both? Because it says practice there. Do we also have to submit that?
Both. You have to submit both. Okay. So next Wednesday, we start the chapter 3.
Okay.
So if you only submit database link, it's fine. If you didn't submit database link, you're not fine. Because it's not getting easier, trust me. Okay, you can stop sharing. We're gonna go over that. But it's good, it's good. You guys are working good.
Emerald.
Yes.
I sent you a text on Friday, but you didn't respond. I had an issue when submitting my assignment.
Okay, I don't answer to messages anymore as much because you guys are in DB2, you guys are smart.
Yeah, but I encountered a problem because with the spool. I tried copying my assignment, but it didn't work. It's showing blank. I don't know why.
What's showing blank?
I sent you a text message with everything and what was happening, but
It means that you did something wrong. Okay. Instead of coming to your group, because I'm sure that there is someone in your group who knows how to use spool.
Did you exit when you were doing?
nope.
And went to the operating system when you were working?
Nope.
You see, he's been doing that. Who's that? Brian, right?
No, it's Che.
It's who?
Che.
No, she's talking about this database.
On the computer, on the screen here. That he's been doing it. Assignment 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, he's been doing it, so he knows how to do it. So you can just reach out to Brian.
And also, I've noticed like this type of files, you have to convert them.
When you go to the
Notepad.
when I go to the physical location, like where the assignment 1 is, when I go there, it's blank. I've tried it.
These ones are definitely not blank. You can see like there are values inside. 174 kilobytes.
Yeah, if
the same issue.
With mine, right?
That one is not blank. That one.
You know what? With mine, right?
You see, it's not blank. He did it.
That's what I'm saying. That with mine, right? When I cut it, it's just gonna show only the spool, what I wrote the spool. But if I go to if I VI the file, it's gonna show like half of what I did.
It's going to show you half of what you did.
Yes, so I don't understand what is wrong.
Did you spool off?
Yes, I spool off.
Maybe because you switched to the operating system.
That's what I'm saying. That he probably, by doing, maybe you probably switched databases and you went to the operating system.
Yeah, Emerald. So if we switch, how are we gonna do? We spool off before we switch.
You just copy normally. You just because it's a file, right? You open the file. Whatever you do on the operating system, you just copy it and you paste it on your spool file. And then when you connect back, you spool another one and you do your work.
Or open two windows and spool like for the both databases.
Yeah, that's the easiest part. That's the easiest way.
Because most of the time you go to the operating system just to change environment. So you don't have to change the environment if you open two.
Right.
So Emerald, if we go on WinSCP, can we spool and open the file in WinSCP, and like if we want to change like dot or EMV, can we just copy that and put that on the WinSCP?
You mean on the file? Yeah. You can just copy that on the file if you want to. But I don't need to see that you're changing environments. So I know that you guys will have to change environment. Mainly the SQL, what you're doing in SQL, that's important.
So I just realized for this first assignment, it's gonna be complicated. It's just gonna be because the way I was putting that, I think on the second assignment, I do understand now. I'm gonna do it better.
Okay.
Emilio, chef.
The person say his class cream or his cream.
Okay, I can tell who it is. Oh, it's Miller. Okay. So let's start. For spool 1, just go to your group. This is something that they should be able to handle. Okay. Chapter 3, objectives. Restricting and sorting data. Actually. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following. Limit the rows that are retrieved by a query, sort the rows that are retrieved by a query, use ampersand substitution to restrict and sort output at runtime. So, okay, for that one, you guys already know, like use the where clause, the comparison, equal, between, in like, greater or equal to, less or equal to, logical condition using and, or, and not operators. Okay, limiting rows using a selection. That one you know that the where clause. Do I have to mute you guys? Okay. You know that you can restrict by using the where clause so that you only have where department ID equals 90. So what was done here? In the example in the slide, assume that you want to display all your employee in the department 90. The rows with a value of 90 in the department underscore ID column are the only ones that are returned. This method of restriction is the basis of the where clause in SQL. Right? And here, limiting the rows that are selected. Restrict the rows that are returned by using the where clause. Okay, that's when we are good with that, right? I think everybody is good with this because we've done it a lot, even in DB1. So let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. This one, you guys know that one. Okay, here we are using the equal, greater than, or equal to, less than, less or equal to, not equal to, between two values, in, to match of the list of values, to match the character pattern, and is null is for the null value. Okay, and you can also use exclamation equal and that one to represent the not equal to, different than. Okay. Okay, let's use a table. We're going to use HR. You guys should ask questions, right? If you have questions, we can be here until we are done. If you don't have questions, we can be done at 8. Okay. Select last underscore name salary from employees where salary less than or equal to 3,000. And here we have 2,600, right? So it will allow you to view all the tables, all the data where the salary is less than 3,000 or equal to 3,000, right? Now let's move on. The range condition between, use the between operator to display rows based on a range of values. Okay, actually, let's first start by playing with this one first. No, this one you guys will know. Let's use this.
Emma, did you say that less than or equal to?
Yes, less than or equal to for that one. You want to see an example?
Okay.
You're good? We can use an example. We use HR because it's a big table. Kind of big. Oops.
Let's select.
Emiro, please, I don't understand when you use this command column with column. I don't
Yes, you see that.
So rearrange it.
so let's
here, right? Last name, it's occupying too much space. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It can be like 20 or 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can also notice that all the last name are only like 6 or even 7. So they don't have, it doesn't have to be that long. It doesn't have to be take that much space, right?
Okay.
So you reduce it. So
Thank you.
There's another one that's taking too much space. So that's not
Phone number.
And Emerald, when you say A15, what does that stand for?
You see here, right? You have, if you count each space here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is what the A is for. For example, A15 is only 15, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 16, 15.
Yeah.
But if you don't use it, you will have what you have here. I don't know how much it is. I mean, you can count. It's maybe something like 20 or something. So it would just allow you to rearrange it.
Okay.
So that it's easier to read, because sometimes when you have too many values like that, it can be confusing.
It's confusing.
Yes. I want it to be clear so that we can see everything can be clear. Okay. I need to change the line size. Okay, that's better.
Much better.
That's better. Oh, no, we still have the. Okay, I need to increase the page size. I have the feeling that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I have a little question.
Is this the one we used earlier this morning? I think we used that one this morning, right? Yes. But the table that we used this morning, I think the salary was encrypted and the employee ID was encrypted as well. I don't know why it was encrypted, but whatever. Okay.
Tamara, you can also set the column for department ID or first name.
Yeah, I'm going to change. That's what I'm saying, looking at. I'm going to change that one too. Employee ID doesn't need to be long. Oh, I see why we have it now. Okay, this is what we had this morning. Okay, it's good. But we do have the employee ID here though, because it's smaller than that. Okay, so we have the table here. Now it's good and it looks good. It's better. So we have the phone number, hire date. Okay, so the first practice, I'm just going to be asking questions. Okay, select. Okay. Can someone give me a scenario where we use the less than or equal to on that table? Give me a scenario and tell me what would be the output. Give me a scenario. From looking at that table, give me a scenario.
I mean, I'll just do one scenario and then from there we'll pick up.
No, I'm not.
Can we see the former?
Can you say that again? Like what you just asked?
I'm saying that give me a scenario where we are using the less than or equal to. Okay, let me bring it back to screen. Let me bring back the screen. Okay. But don't use the same though. Don't use the same. Don't use
because their salaries above
5,000.
3,000.
So just give me another one.
Oh, let me write it.
So you can do select last name salary from. Can you go back to the previous screen?
Employee where salary is
The table is employee. You're clearly using the same thing that you're seeing on the screen.
Okay. Select last name and manager ID.
Okay. Yeah.
Where manager.
Directly, not even from. You need to select from a table.
Yeah, from. I'm sorry.
Last has to be last underscore name, but it's not underscore.
Oh.
HR.employee.
Manager underscore ID.
Manager.
From HR.employees. Where, yes.
Where manager ID is lesser or equal to
okay
149.
Oh, you're selecting everything there then.
No.
No.
Yeah, almost everything.
Yeah, you select everything. You don't have anything below 140.
Okay.
So there's two.
We have.
Yeah, we have.
You have. But you only have one though.
Okay,
But
take
where manager ID
equal
125.
equal.
Yeah, 125. 125.
Less or equals to 1.
Less or equal to
125.
All class again.
Okay, you have it right here. 125. Everything here is below 125. That's good. So everything that's 149, we don't have it. That's good. So we're good for that one. Now, instead of less than, give me greater than. Another one, but with greater than. We have the whole table here. Give me another one, but you use greater than or different than.
Okay, select first name, comma salary from HR.employee. Where salary is, you say use lesser or equal to?
Greater.
Use another one. Greater or different.
Okay. Where salary is greater than. Can you show me the screen, please?
Sure. The table.
Oh, the table. I'm sorry. Salary greater than 3,100.
Greater than 100.
3,100.
3,100.
3,100.
Okay. There we have it. Right. So here we only have values greater than 3,100. And do you think that we will be able to see 3,100?
No.
No.
It's not.
No. Yes. It's just greater. Anything greater than 3,100. So we're good for that. That's good. Now let's use the between. Use the between operator to display rows based on a range of values. Select last underscore name, salary for employees for salary between blah, blah, and blah, blah. Okay. So let someone else, you can give me that the same, but by using between, and you tell me what you're expecting to see. Right? So let me bring back the table. Okay. I'm waiting.
Select first underscore name, comma, last underscore name, comma, manager underscore ID, where manager underscore ID.
From where? We want to select it from where?
Oh, from HR.employee is where manager underscore ID is between. Is it greater or this the sign?
You want to use between.
Okay. Between Please, can we go back to the PowerPoint?
Sure. Between and oh, there it is.
Okay.
You want to go back?
Yes.
Okay.
Between 100
between 100
and 120. 125.
Okay, so you have everything between 100 and 125. What you got here? Are we good for between? Okay, let's
between it includes the number itself too. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, between includes the number. You have 100 here, and I think you have 125 somewhere. But it includes. Okay, now let's use the same thing, but instead of number, you give me a date. We have higher date here, so just give me a date. So between 2016 and 2019, and give me a date.
You can use the same SQL and just move manager ID and put higher. Is it hiring date? Yes.
You have to change the date too. So select first name. Well, select last name.
Yeah, no, manager is not right. Okay.
Yeah.
Where higher date.
Between
what do you want to choose?
01 May 06. Actually 01 May 04 to 01 May 06.
Where, okay, you're just giving it. Okay.
No, 04 to 06.
Okay. We have been better to
yeah, we didn't put higher date.
Higher date, yes. Let me just.
So select last name and higher date.
Okay, so we have the higher date, and everything is between 2004 and 2006. We don't have anything from 2007 or anything like that. Wow, a lot happened between those years.
Wait, select all from HR where higher date. Okay.
So are we good with between?
Yes.
Now let's move on to in, where manager ID in. Use the in operator to test for values in a list. Okay. test for values in a specified set of values, use the in operator. The condition defined using the in operator is also known as the membership condition. The slide example displays employee numbers, last names, salaries, and managers' employees numbers for all the employees whose manager's employee number is 100, 101, or 201. The set of value can be specified in any random order. For example, 201, 100, 101. The in operator can be used with any data type. The following example returns a row from the employees table for any employees whose last name is included in the list of names in the where clause, right? So the in value is basically here for anyone with the last name Arnstein or Vargas would pop up. So let's try, this is for the like operator. So let's try for that one, Okay. It would pick, the in will allow you to pick specific rows where you have the values that are specified with the in operator. And of course, for you to use the in operator, you need the where clause. Okay, so give me an example for the in. We can use manager ID because, or department ID even. So I'm going to start with select all from HR employees. Where hello.
Where department ID, but actually, no, let's do manager ID.
Where manager ID.
In parentheses, 50, 80.
Okay, 50.
Oh, you say manager ID. Hold on.
Yes, manager ID. I don't think that one will work for manager ID.
120, 122, and 148.
Okay, what are you expecting to see? What are you expecting to see?
All the manager ID ending with
122,
122 and 148.
Exactly. And this is what we can see here. We only have 120, 122, and 148, right? You're exactly right. So are we good with that? Yes, I think you guys are good. You guys are smart. That's good. What? It's true. Okay.
Yeah, smart like the afternoon shift.
You guys are smart. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you are smart. Okay. So it's good.
No play assignment ago.
What?
No, go on.
You guys are good. Don't worry. Okay. Use the lag operator to perform wildcard searches of valid. Okay, yes. About that, I need to show you something. Let's go to the assignment that you guys should submit. There is a mistake there. I don't know why they did that, but there's a mistake somewhere. They made a slight mistake somewhere. Okay, here, 12. Display all employees' last name in which the third letter of the name is A, right? This one would not give you the right answer. This one would give you the first letter, right? It would give you the first letter and then that starts with A and then whatever after A. So this one wouldn't work. What would work is, okay, let's actually do it now. So for question 12, disregard disregard question 12. And if you're in class, then you should be able to know how to fix that. But for question 12, of course, you still need to do it, but you need to do it the right way. And besides, those are solutions. So you're not even supposed to go to the solutions.
Yeah, Simon Longso.
Yeah, but it's good. It's very good practice. Very good practice.
It's like an exam.
It's not an exam. Those are select statements that you issue. Those are easy select. Select all from job_grades. Come on. You know how to do that. Select last name, job ID as Sal, you know, from this is for the alias from employee. You guys can do that.
So, Amara, for the question that are asking true or false, are we submitting it to? Or you just want us to try all the sequels that are there?
Yeah, I want you to try everything.
Okay.
And if one is false, you specify the right one.
Okay.
I wanted to give you guys another one, but I think this one is good practice because it covers almost everything.
No, don't give another one, please. Just leave this one. It's enough.
Yeah, because you guys have 1 day off, so you need to have a lot of work.
Yeah, practice is
One
good.
day off. The
Mirror.
problem is that the 1 day off is we also have work.
That's okay. You guys know that the morning class they meet on Friday, right?
Practice is good. If you can give a practice, don't give one. We'll try. Please.
I'll give if I can.
Just take it down. That's Instacart.
It's what?
No, I said just take it down with the assignment. I have Instacart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So use the like operator to perform wildcard searches. So the like operator is really good. It's really good to know how to use it because sometimes there are some complicated columns, or even not just for columns, even for packages and body package. I mean, a lot of stuff that you might need to use the percentage to be able to quickly retrieve data. So use the like operator to perform wildcard searches of valid search string values. Search condition can contain either literal characters or numbers. Denote 0 or many characters denotes 1 character. Okay. So for this one, right, it means that anything that starts with S and then whatever comes after S. So for this one, it will show you everything that starts with S. If instead of S it was B, it would be every last name that starts with B and whatever comes after it, whatever, right? So the other way around is if the percentage was first, right? If it was percentage S, it would be anything that starts with whatever but ends with S.
Yes. Okay.
Right? Anything that starts with whatever, like percentage is like whatever, if you want, right? So anything that starts with whatever and ends with S, also it is case sensitive. So if you put S in uppercase, it's going to show for that S in uppercase. And if you put S in lowercase, it's going to look for that S in lowercase, right?
Right. You want to put both.
You want to put both? Both what?
Both S.
Oh,
No.
you mean if you put S here and then S at the end?
No, like you put S as you finish in the parentheses, you put a comma and you put the other like lowercase.
You put S after?
No, like
I'm not following.
when you're done with this, like the in the parentheses you put it inside, and then you open another, you put like a comma after this one, and then you put open another parenthesis, you put small S and percentage and close it. Is that gonna work?
Can you put 2 characters in there? So instead of just one S, can you put like 2 S's?
Exactly. I was going there, but what he just asked was kind of weird. So tell me, give me an idea of what you just said.
You said they're very smart.
They are smart.
You're smart too.
Put the big S.
Okay, you say big S and then
the percentage.
Okay.
Hey, where is the
You have to select first now.
Where is the command?
Yes, I know.
No, I just want to see what he's saying.
Yeah, close it. Close the parentheses.
Do we open before?
Yes.
The parentheses might not open.
It's
Close
not
the
open.
strings.
The
Close the
string.
string.
The string.
Then you put comma.
Yes,
Comma.
yeah, small s.
Small s, then percentage.
Open string.
Yeah.
Right?
Open string, small
sorry.
s.
Yeah.
Yes, percentage. Close
percentage.
What's a small s?
No, small s.
Small s.
Percentage. Close the string.
Close strings.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
That's what you ask?
And then semicolon enter.
Okay, and what are you expecting from this? What are you expecting from this?
He was just trying to do that like the one we do between, like as we do between these to these.
No, everything has to be in the string. This one wouldn't work. I mean, you can try it. Maybe it will work.
It's gonna give error.
Maybe if you select first name and last name, can you add that?
It would. This one, the comma would definitely not work.
Okay.
So what's the correct way to do it?
Okay, so what you
do it and we bring the result on Wednesday.
If you want the first letter to be S and the last letter to be lowercase s, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you put uppercase, whatever, right? And then lowercase, and then you close it. This is what you get.
I get this one, but I get this one. That is, if you want the first name and the last name to be the first name to be uppercase s and the last name to be lowercase s, right?
No, this is for the last letter.
Last letter. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll practice it. Don't worry. We'll practice it.
Yeah, try yours. Bring the result.
No, because what I was trying to do, what I was trying to say and do here is out of topic.
So, try it though. I'm interested in that. I'll get you the result.
It's too advanced.
It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash a database.
No, it's too advanced.
Maybe it's too advanced. Like I've never seen it.
Only aliens use that.
Okay, let's say all from HR and employee were first underscore name, and we are going to be using the. We are going to be using like. Okay. Where first underscore name like. So give me what you want. Okay, let's start with the most simple one. It's anything that starts with H, right? And then end with
R.
And then end with whatever. Let's start with the most simple one, and then it's getting complicated anyway. It starts with H and then it ends with whatever. So here we have everyone that has a last name that starts with H. Herman, Harrison, and Hazel, right?
Right.
So this is when you want the first name to start with H, right? Mm-hmm. And if I put it lowercase h instead of uppercase H, what would happen?
Lowercase name.
It will not work.
Yeah, it will not work.
I'm saying last name. What's the last name doing there? Because you didn't query it.
No.
Really?
I should select all from the
HR where first name.
Are you blind?
What do you mean? Am I blind?
You say select all.
I beg when I ask my question. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Am I what?
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm saying the sequence statement is select all from HR.employees where first name, right?
Yes.
But on the result, I'm seeing that I'm seeing first name, I'm seeing last name, I'm seeing email.
Because she wants to alter all of the first name, Mama.
I selected all the columns, right, from the table.
Yeah.
And I specified that the last name should start with H.
First name.
Right?
First name.
The first name should start with H, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's last name and email doing there?
Because they're on the table.
Bello, you shouldn't be asking this question in DB2.
Bello, did you drink something today?
And especially coming from you. last time you were able to know the difference between SQL and Oracle.
It was just a guess.
But now you don't know why we have last name and email. Are you kidding me? Come on.
He hasn't eaten.
Everything. So, but now
Food
what we are
deficiency.
concerned is the first name.
Okay. All right, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, focus, man. Focus.
No, you know.
Sure, you good?
I think that your clear
first question, even though it's silly.
client that die is disturbing you a lot, Bello.
I'm not expecting that question from you, honestly, because this is we
Remember,
are only specifying the first, like we use the where clause for first name, right? We are using the where clause for first name.
Yeah.
Right? So any go ahead. So any first name that starts with H, we are using it for that one. You see? So we are using select all from a short employee where the first name starts with H. So we will have everything from that table, every column from that table, but as long as, you know, like they are RDBMS. It's a RDBMS database. So these tables are all logical. They are connected to each other. So you can see that if you have a first name Armand, then it's connected to an employee ID, to a last name, to an email, to a phone number, to a hire date. Anyway, let's just move on.
So you can specify what you want to see.
Yes. You can, of course, you can specify. Instead of select all, we could just have put select employee ID, select email, select phone number. It's just that here we decided to do everything. Are you good, Bello?
I'm good.
You should be good.
Emerald, you cannot blame Bello. Bello lost the client last week, so I think probably she's in.
He lost the client?
Yeah, the client died, so I think he's in the grief process right now.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah,
my condolences to your paycheck.
Okay, so select all from HR that employee where name is like. Okay, what will we have here? Instead of putting the percentage sign, we put it first. What do you expect to see?
It's not going to work.
It's going to work.
In capital, because you said it's case sensitive. So is it going to work?
Yes.
It's gonna work only if the last name and there's someone that have the last name with H. Letter H at the end.
But
yes.
But the first name is gonna start with any letter.
Yeah, it will not work because
we don't have anyone. Yeah.
Anyone. We don't have anyone.
So that means that everything in between. Oh, geez.
You see that a last name can be entered everything in caps or first name in caps. Like you see email here, everything is entered in caps. Okay. So it's not the SQL statement itself isn't wrong, right? But it's just that we don't have this value.
They're in small letters.
So we are checking the one that ends with H. Okay. We have Sarah, Elizabeth, and Sarah. Right? So the name, the first name ends with H. And this is what we have.
And we have Bello, last name, Bell.
Okay, now let's use another example. And instead of first name, let's use phone number, right? Now let's use phone number instead of first name. Now I'm going to give you guys a scenario. Let's say I want to look for a phone number that has 1, 2 somewhere in. Yeah. What will I use? Phone number. I want a phone number that has like 1 and 2 in the middle.
You put open strings.
Open string.
Percentage.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
I said 1 and 2 only.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then percentage.
That should be 12 or 1, 2.
There's no comma
Close strings.
between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, here are all the numbers when we have 1 and 2. You see, we have 1 and 2 here, 1 and 2 here, 1 and 2 here, 1 and 2 here, 1 and 2 here. Actually, maybe 1, 2, and 3 would have been better. It looks like most of the numbers had 1 and 2 in them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. Let's make it 1, 2, 3 instead.
And then we can also
Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, another scenario is like the one in the assignment. The one in the assignment. Where is it? Question 12. Okay, like this one. Display or employee last name in which the third letter of the name is A. So you want the third letter of the name to be A, right?
Yes.
Okay. What would be the last name, the third letter of the last name is A. Okay. What should it be?
Last name like open string.
Underscore A.
Yeah, the third letter of the last name is A.
Percentage.
Underscore.
A.
3 underscores A.
No, 2 underscore, not
2
3
underscore A.
2 underscores, okay.
Yes. A.
And then percentage.
Percentage close the string.
Right. Then
The
we
best-
have Grant, Walem, and Grant. Right?
Wait, I don't understand that one.
You see here we have 2 underscore. We have 1 underscore.
What's that for?
And then 2 underscore. It means that whatever, it also like percentage, but it
Okay.
specifies, because percentage is like whatever. It means that regardless of the number of values, but here it specified that 1 after 1, 2, the third one should be A. You see the difference?
Yep.
And if we did the same, you can see that here we have 2 underscore. But if you do the same thing, but with only 1 underscore, you see that we have all of them, the second letter of the last name was A, started is A, you see? There are many of them, right? And if you do the same thing, but with 3 underscore, then the fourth letter would be A. So 1 underscore, we have 2, 3, A, percentage. Now we have, you see, like the fourth letter is A. A, you see? Yes.
Okay. Next.
So are we good with that? Yep.
Any questions, class? Don't be shy. Ask silly questions.
Ask silly questions, guys.
That's your job now. Ask.
Sure, you are already
Anita,
doing it.
Anita, I've not heard your voice. Your mommy question. I need your voice.
You answered all my questions.
Oh. No, we are gonna be sharing this question this time because I'm
When
ready.
when I'm on the Dropbox, I just view Anita live.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, I know I must get something from you. If I'm not in class, I must get Anita. Anita is around.
Okay.
I enjoyed you.
Okay. Let's continue. I think we get with
Prof says she always hold her class with questions, so that's a good thing.
questions are good. The more questions you ask, the more you learn.
Yep.
The less question you ask, the less you know.
The dumb you get.
Okay. Okay. We are good with this, with the like. It's the same here. Just try that.
I'm done with that. The same.
You're done with that? Good.
Mm-hmm.
Test for nulls with the is null. Okay, that one is
You
just
already
is
know
null.
that one.
Emma,
Not null.
Wait,
why is going up?
who's the one saying, I already know this one, I already know this one?
Okay.
Who's that?
Yeah.
This Ngwa Phillips.
Okay, Ngwa Phillips, you'll be doing the next one. The next thing you are doing, you'll be doing it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Defining condition using the logical operators and, or, and not. So I can agree with that. Okay. Using the and operator, and requires both the component conditions to be true. Select employee ID, last name, job ID, salary from employees where salary greater than or equal, and job like. Okay, we are going to do that. You see, we have the job ID, the and operator, and the greater and equal to sign at the same time. So we have two conditions.
Where do you have the man in job ID?
Probably that's your job ID name.
Okay, okay, Phillips.
Yes.
What do we have here? What does it mean here? I know you know, but what does it mean here?
It means the job ID, it should start with anything.
Yes.
With man in the middle, or I don't know what it says, and then with anything at the end.
Yes, it means any word that has man inside, included inside.
Yeah, included
right.
inside.
Yes. So
good. You're smarter than the money people. That's good, Philip.
So Emerald, in this case, like the percentage at the end. So the percentage at the end, that's optional, right?
Depending on what you're finding.
Yeah, because there's nothing at the end.
Yes, but you might have another job ID that starts with man and ends with something else.
Okay.
Right. So that's why we have that. Okay. So it's good. So select employee ID. Okay. Now let's use an example. Okay. Okay, so we want to use the where and the end. So let's start with select all. Now we're going to use the where and the end. Anyone give me, okay, let me find the scenario. So we are looking for HR that in the table, HR that employees. We are looking for people making more than $5,000 and their position is the position. They have to be like clerk, right? You're looking for clerks making more than 4,000 and their job ID, they have to be like clerk or something related to clerk. So can someone give me the SQL statement for that?
Select. Yeah, where?
Mm-hmm.
You say salary, right? Salary greater or equals to 5,000. And
job underscore
job
ID.
Yeah, like open string percentage.
clerk.
RK. Oh, okay, you can do that.
Semicolon. Close string.
Close string.
Close string semicolon.
No row selected.
Okay.
Why do you have no row selected?
Because there's no one that's making that much.
More than 5,000.
Yeah, no one is
That
making.
money is too much. Nobody's making it.
Okay, let's put 4,000 instead.
But there's someone that is greater than 5,000.
Yeah, but it's not a clerk.
It's
Oh,
not.
yeah, it's not a clerk. Yeah.
Clerk are poor people.
Yeah, it's okay. Life. Okay. Yeah, the highest paid clerk is making 200.
Wait, is that?
No, don't
Is
die
that
over
monthly? That should be monthly, right?
Yeah, it's monthly.
That one don't die
Yeah,
over
that's
time.
not bad.
That's Brian.
That one don't die over time.
There are no conditions. Okay, so we only have 3 of them making more than 4,000. Sarchan, Paul, and Bell.
Somebody's there like Anita. Okay, Nanjita. Sorry.
No. Okay. Okay, let's use, okay, you guys get it really good. That's good. Let's see if we can have another example. Okay, for that one we go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
let's
Yes.
do the other one. Okay, that one we already did.
Greater than it. Good up plus. Stay the same.
Yes, I miss Marcos, the same thing. Okay. Okay, now let's use this one. Let's use the thing. So you want to be able to view, okay, let's
Main job employee, where job ID not in.
I see.
okay, so here, let's do that one. You want to do all the employees, right? All the employees, all from everything from HR employees, but you don't want to see anything from the clerks and
From the poor people.
from the, who else? Yeah, anything with clerk you don't want to see.
Program IT programmers.
Do we have IT programmers here?
Yeah, IT.
So let's just remove the clerk.
Yeah, move all the poor man. IT programmers have money.
Okay.
Okay, so we select all from HR.employees.
Where job?
Where job underscore ID.
Not
in. Open string.
Open
the
brackets,
parentheses. Yeah, open string.
Then SH underscore clerk.
Emerald. Why?
We can put something else, right?
Why?
On this club.
Why is it that the opening parentheses in this one? Okay, it's because you want to do multiple.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Because SH underscore clerk, they're not the only clerks.
Okay, so
yes, close parentheses.
Okay.
Emerald.
Scroll up a little bit, please.
What other clerks are there?
We have another one. I think it's TH or ST, something like that.
ST, okay.
ST.
And PU. PU clerk.
Street clerk.
You don't have to close the parentheses. You just put the comma.
So if you want to search only one clerk, you don't need to open parentheses, right?
I don't think so.
What did you say?
If you want to search only, if you want to do it for just excluding just one job ID, like
yeah, you don't need to put parentheses.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we have everybody here except for the clerks. So we have the sales representative. Sales representative. Yeah.
How do you make 11,000?
Wow, someone is making
How
money.
logical amount.
That one, Stephen King is making making.
Oh my God, this is a logical
24K.
table.
Is it just one or
24,000. Yes, that's monthly.
That's monthly.
I feel like
24,
switching
24,000?
career.
That's too much.
That's too much. You don't want it?
No, I don't want that kind of money.
It depends on what
Really?
you're doing now.
No, we don't want it.
You want that kind of money?
No.
It depends on what you do. Maybe he was hired as an engineer.
No, we don't want to do it.
No, that's the vice
Nacho,
president.
that type of money is not good for you because I think the boys, you're gonna see some boys like I know you. That money is not good for you.
The president actually of the company, so it's normal he's making that kind of
Okay, you see.
Okay, so we are good with that one.
That money is too much.
Nacho, what is that percentage? The percentage thing. What is that for?
Emerald, please, can you scroll up? Let me see the SQL statement again.
Sure. Yeah, here.
Yes.
The
Okay.
SQL statement is your notes.
No, that's not. Yeah, it's
No, it's
here.
not that one. Yeah, that one.
It's in your notes.
Right.
Okay, I'll send it. Thank you, ma'am. I'm okay.
Okay.
Hey, hungry.
Man, the tired, you been good. You go chop.
What time is it? It's 54. We can take a break now and come back after the break in 30 minutes.
I might go fry plantain.
Okay.
Alain, how you lost son of Alain?
Okay, see you guys at 10:24.
Yeah, by then I'll be full.
I even comment, no for tell me thank you.
Alain, I see I will just say I the one call you that time you come. Now they still look and let's see sometimes now they have fear the corona issue now, Papa.
My man.
Okay. Okay, so we are good with the not in operator. But actually, I'm wondering if we can use the. Actually, yeah, we can. Let's use the not. Let's use the not operator with the like, right? Let's try that. Let's use the not with the like. So here, instead of not in, we'll just use not. And then we'll use not, and then we'll use like. Clerk.
Not like.
Yeah, not like. Yeah, so it gave us the same result. See that one is faster, right? But just putting not like. Oops.
Actually, it was my battery.
Okay, so we're good with that. Let's move on to the next. Okay. Rules of precedence and operators in an expression. Rule of precedence. Okay. Okay, so here are the rules. The first one, arithmetic operators are first, concatenation operators are two, comparison in like between not, and, or logical conditions. So let's move on. Okay, here, rules of precedence. When you have select last name, job ID, salary from employees, where job underscore ID equals SA underscore rep, or job ID equals, yeah, AD underscore rep, and okay, you can see that the difference between these two, like the first one here and the second one, the difference basically is just the parenthesis, right?
Yeah.
So let's create a scenario. So you're looking for
Emerald.
Yes.
Before you proceed, let's go into a little bit of English. What's Meaning of precedent, what does it mean in this context?
It means that the one that comes first,
okay,
the one that will be applied first.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it's like in math. You see, in math, if you have 1 plus 2 times 5, it will first do the multiplication, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though the multiplication comes at the end.
What mass?
Yeah. Have to read it? I already did.
Okay.
Good job. You know it. You remember this one.
All right, then go to Epic.
Okay.
Remember your login?
Okay, so let's try the first one without the parentheses, and then the second one with the parentheses. So I was saying, we are using the where clause, the or clause, and the and clause. We are using the or clause and the and clause as well, but we are putting parentheses. So we are going to understand the rules of precedence, right? Which one comes first, and which one comes last. So we have the table here. You see that and comes before or, not comes before and, not equal to come before not, and arithmetic operators come first, right? We saw concatenation earlier, last class. Okay, let's start. Okay, let me go, where is it? SQL, okay. This is the table, no. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to use and or. So we are going to select everything from HR at employees, where we want to have 3 conditions, 2 conditions, and an or. Actually 3 conditions, 1 and 1 or. You guys following?
Yeah, we can use manager.
Where manager ID. I heard manager ID. Okay. Where manager ID equals,
let's say 120.
120. And then we want to use the or operator.
Yeah.
Or manager ID equal
122 or 124.
124. And you want to add,
we can even take the salary.
okay, and salary equals, we can use greater than or whatever, we don't have to use equal.
Let's say to 2,500.
Greater than 2,500.
Yeah, if you want to use greater or equal.
Remember, the string doesn't matter here.
Yeah, you have to put the string. It doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because you have individual values. Okay, so what are you expecting to see from that statement, from that SQL statement?
So we're going to see the table that has the money salary of 2 or greater than 2,500, but the job ID will be picked, like it's going to be either this one or the other one.
The job ID?
Yes, as is it job ID, manager ID, I mean.
Okay, so the manager, you're expecting to see the manager ID. Which manager ID? 120 or 124?
One of them is all, so it's either the first one or the second one.
Actually, I think instead of 25, it's better to put something else. 3,000, it's better. Okay, so select all from each other employees. Well, so you expect to see, don't forget the rule of precedence, right?
Mm-hmm.
We will be seeing everything from manager ID where it's 120, right?
Yes.
And then everything from manager ID where it's 124 and where the salary is greater than 3,000.
Okay.
Right? Actually, let me.
I didn't expect to see it too, but I don't know. Okay, if it shows.
Okay. So we have both, but you guys will notice that here, I think 3,000 was actually a better option here. 3,000 was a better option. 3,000. Okay. So here you see that salary is greater than 3,000, right? So you notice that we have manager ID 120. We have it here. 120, 120, 120, 120. And what can you guys notice about the manager ID 120, right? Is the end operator applied to 120 from looking at the table?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes, because the salary.
No.
Right, no. You can see here we have 120,
Yes.
24,
2,700.
right? And here we have 12, so it's less than 3,000, right? But for manager ID 124, everything is greater than 3,000, right? But here you can see that you have 124 less than 3,000. You see in the original one, you see? But it's the end operator, it only applies to manager ID 124. It's like in math, when you put the multiplication, it comes first before, even if it comes last in the operation.
So
okay.
basically, therefore what's the use of the whole SQL if it's not changing both?
Excuse me?
I said basically, so what's the use of the whole statement if it is not changing both the manager ID 120 and
That's why we
124?
need, that's the next question, right? If you put parentheses, is it going to make a difference?
Oh, yeah.
So if we put the and before or, is it going to make it different?
No, parenthesis, the next one.
I'm not refusing, I'm asking a question.
You will not go.
Because here they said and comes before or. I think that's why the manager ID 124 was privileged over salary to greater than 3,000.
You cannot borrow there. You will not go.
No, it's because these two are directly together. You feel like it's priority, but you didn't put the parentheses to apply the end to both. You're only applying the end to 124, right? But the other one is like different,
excluded.
Right? It's excluded, right? So this one is the salary grade and Twitter is only applied to that one. It's like multiplication, but if you put the parentheses, the salary greater than 3,000 would apply to both. Are we good?
Yes.
Let's try that. Select. And the salary greater than 3,000. Okay, you see that now it applies to both. We have greater than 3,000 everywhere. Here, 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 here.
We have 2,200.
Excuse me?
I'm saying 2,200.
Where do you see 2,200?
Oh, it's the
The last sequence.
The last one?
Oh, it's an error actually.
Of course it is. Okay. So this is basically why we use parentheses. And this is one example. We can get another example. Want. Who wants to give another example? And by following one of the rules. Excuse me? Anyone wants to try?
Next.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys an like something to do, and you'll figure this one out as well.
Emerald, I have a question. So all those rules, they can all be used at the same time, right? Like you can make whatever combination you want.
The rows?
The rules, like those rules of the different methods. For example, can you use not like, yeah. Can you use not like with like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can mix them. You can use different operators as you like.
Once.
Let's use another example.
Select. Select all from.
Select all from.
HR the employee.
Where?
Hire date.
Phone number.
Where hire date.
You can choose anyone.
Where hire date.
24 May
Parentheses.
07.
No, we want to use
String.
We want to use
String.
one of the operators.
String.
So we just don't want to put equal. We
String.
don't want to use
String percentage may string percentage. Sorry, string.
You mean like?
Yeah, oh, like yeah.
You said we should use equal, right?
I say we don't want to use equal. We want to use other.
Okay.
May. Yeah, close.
Okay. What else? You want to add something else? Or we want to add another month.
August, AUG, string, AUG. AUG.
You said AU, okay, August.
AUG.
And then?
And
Not hire date. Not a salary.
Not salary. I'm following you guys.
Follow.
2,000 between, not salary, between 2,000, sorry, 2,000 and 4,000.
Do you think this equal statement will work?
Nope.
I don't think so. There's too much N.
Yeah, you have to N.
No, it depends. You can put many.
It won't work. Parentheses.
Parentheses.
Invalid relational operator.
Yeah, too many N's.
Okay, let me put a like after this one. Let me put like or like. No, the end is shouldn't be the issue. So it's good since it's complicated like that. So we can figure out. Or
like you didn't put something after like.
What do you mean? We put something after like.
Oh, okay.
It won't work.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay, now you're saying
parentheses.
something is missing. Okay, select all.
I think the between has to be in those things have to be in parentheses and in strings without even putting the N in between.
Yep.
Okay, I need you to try to
Put the 2,000, the string parenthesis string, 2,000 close string.
Parenthesis string.
No, I think it's
And
like,
not salary between.
like is it
Open
2,000?
parenthesis.
It's no
String
problem.
2,000, comma.
Which one?
I said like is it 2 times? It's no problem.
Having N 2 times.
No, like May and like August or like August.
No, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. This one is not a problem. You see, it says missing expression. So this is not invalid relational operator. That was because I put
String. Go to that between, not salary.
Okay, so you want between to be.
No.
You want parentheses here.
Yeah, open parenthesis 2,000.
Okay, you want to put the parentheses here.
String.
Okay, let's.
No string. Yeah.
2,000.
Comma. No, comma.
Comma.
Yes.
Okay.
Strings 4,000.
4,000.
I don't think so.
I don't think that.
Yeah, between is supposed to be. They're supposed to be.
Yeah, the between should be end. Missing expression. For between, it's between and, so it's not between comma. Missing expression.
Okay.
Any other suggestion?
First finish that one.
Anita was saying end.
Let's try this one first. Missing expression.
Okay, missing expression.
Move that and then Masa.
Please, can you go back to the PowerPoint?
The PowerPoint doesn't have it. So you'll just be saying like.
Yeah, we just.
You just want to refresh.
Can we go back to like where they're using between? Because I really think it's the between that is the issue.
Between is between and. So it's just between.
Not
and.
between.
Let's see between. Where is it? Between is just between and.
You've passed it.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did. It's right here. Yeah. Yeah, it's just between and.
No parentheses.
No parentheses needed.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try without parentheses and see.
Or is it one of the rows? Can we go up here? Is it one
I
of
think
the...
there are just too many operators at this point.
Yeah, the and the like, the between.
It doesn't make sense.
The operators are conflicting.
You guys are confusing the SQL fundamental.
the operators are conflicting between themselves. Me first, no, me first. Me first, no, me first.
Right. Okay. Let's
Break it down.
Let's break it down. First, this one is good. This one. Let's see if it's good actually. Okay. This one does something.
Maybe that's the issue.
Or like.
Let me see. Like the first one is clearly not. So it's the or.
Oh, the like, is that supposed to be in caps? Or it doesn't matter?
It's not case sensitive.
Okay.
Okay, you know, I've removed the or. Let's see. Just put like.
It's the or like.
What are you saying?
Just remove.
Yeah, I'm going to remove the or. I'm just going to use like. Actually, I'm not removing the like. I'm just going to use or.
Oh yeah, or.
I need to use or, but I'm going to remove.
But we don't use the second like. Take this the like.
Yeah, I'm going to use or like. Actually, this one is supposed to work with or like, but I don't think by removing.
Let's try it.
Let's try.
There's no harm in. There's no harm in trying.
Or we might need to specify the column for both.
Double
what?
Double what you saw.
Well, I didn't put like. Okay, what I think is we might want to put higher date like or higher date like twice.
Yes.
That sounds.
Or put parentheses actually.
Yeah. Better.
Higher underscore date like.
When you're done with that one, let's try parentheses.
That one worked. Yeah. Okay, now let's try with parentheses. That's the whole point.
No, okay. let's use the one that you did plus the end that Anita.
Wait, first let's try parentheses and then we'll take it one by
try
one.
Parentheses.
One by one. You keep adding one by one.
Yeah. Let's add the end that Anita added and see.
You know, I love parentheses.
Okay, let's try with the parentheses.
Para in the tenses. I don't want to put our capital letter now, so.
Yeah, because it doesn't really make sense because you're choosing.
Missing right parentheses. What do you mean by that?
It's missing right parentheses.
You're talking sense.
I guess for that one we just have to specify both. You have to specify the name of the column before each like.
Please, Amaro, let's try the one that Anita gave.
Let's put it back. Which one is the one that Anita gave? With the end and or not? Okay.
Yeah, so let's try your sequence. Yeah, we have the first one that works. Then
now let's add the other ones.
Not between.
Okay.
And not between is gonna work now.
And not salary between. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's gonna work. Boom.
Yes.
Oh.
And not salary between. We have the salaries. Okay, you put that.
That's 10 minutes like a history book.
Wait, so what was the issue? The
first
column.
Oh, then we had to put higher date on both sides.
Yeah, we need to specify the column. That's a good one.
Higher date. If you want to put 3, you want to put 5, you have to put or higher date or higher date or higher date.
Yeah, you have to put the name of the column.
Chair, it's not Ohio, it's Ohio date.
What?
No, I'm talking to Chair.
Go Phillips.
Can we add one more? Like greater or equals to?
Yes, let's add one more.
Greater or equals to
Now
Peter,
if
don't
I,
crash the database.
now if people are living from history,
It's not my database.
now if
I'm
people are
saying that
living from,
don't crash Emerald database.
now if people are living from
It's not
history
mine. It's
and you're
Bello's.
including,
Brian.
people are living from
Um,
history now to adding geography on top again.
Can we do divided?
Anita.
Divided by?
No, divided wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Divided is gonna divide the database.
Unless we want to add an extra column, but that's different.
Or multiply.
Yes.
So, and 4,000. Actually,
Okay,
let's just do
add something.
And again.
Or we can use and, or we can use in.
Yes, in.
Okay. In. What do you want to use? Manager ID.
Manager ID. Okay, short. What?
Sure.
201.
Sure.
108.
It's not equals to.
What?
Greater or equals to. Oh, 108 close brackets.
Anita, you want to crash below database?
Okay, that's fine.
No, Anita, go on. There's no harm in trying.
No, it won't crash the database. It's just equal statement.
It's just gonna give errors.
No, when they're just saying crash, it doesn't mean that it's gonna
Oh,
crash.
the
It's just to make
108
fun.
you didn't put in strings.
$108. Oh, I didn't put it all right. 108 and 114. Okay.
But Emerald,
No, something is off. Normally you put in just before the value. So it shouldn't be in manager ID. It's not, that's not right. That's not right. It doesn't look right anyway. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work. Let's
try.
But yeah, because manager in
not
should
properly ended.
for the values. So we actually need to add end.
And or manager or manager ID in
manager underscore ID in that one.
Stroke.
That one word.
That's working.
Let's add something again.
This is not your database. Don't add nothing.
Okay, that's good. I think that's a pretty long. Here we have.
Emerald, did we spool off?
I didn't even spool the first play.
We're supposed to spool so that we can share that for the class.
Watch the video now.
There's a Zoom video. No, yeah, Zoom video.
Watch the video.
Bello, is that? No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just.
Brian, watch the video. Don't run.
Driving.
I'll copy it and share. Oh, spool it too late.
But if you spool now, you're still gonna copy the little one that is there.
It's gonna copy the rest of what we are doing now. It's not gonna copy what she did already.
It's gonna copy all this one that we have done now.
Okay, let us pull up now.
But it's not gonna copy all the way up because it's already half.
Chair, what are you talking about now?
It's arguing.
If you press record, so your record will start from where you started talking, or you will start from now that you press it.
I talk out of experience.
Okay, man, and I should know the other day.
Now that's why that's what I showed the other day. I showed you guys the same thing now.
This is
right.
Okay, it's fine. Let's continue.
Regardez là-bas.
Now we don't put me over.
Yeah, even you accept ticket. If I go prison,
But she can select all and just put it in a notepad.
don't worry about that. The person watch the video.
Right, watch the video. Now by force.
Emerald is gonna screenshot. Emerald is gonna send it to me. Don't bother.
I'm going to
I
send
don't
you
want
an
you.
assignment to do it at home.
Yeah. So that when you do it at home now, you can copy it and paste wherever.
You can check the history, like you can turn the operating system or.
No, the history in the operating system will only show you operating system commands.
Oh.
You guys know you can use history, right?
Yeah.
It will only show you operating system command. So that's how you can know if someone was using your computer. This is not Bello's computer, but someone.
No, I was doing something with Bellows.
We have caught the thief.
So this history takes you how far since you
All the way
logged
to
in
1,000. Yeah.
or 1,000. Okay.
Yeah, not since you log in. This one, he did it before. mkdir export minus p minus v.
Oh, so the first 1,000 commands, well, the last 1,000 commands.
Okay, I have a question. Did this command work?
No way.
No way. I'm asking, did it work?
Let's try it.
No way.
Oh my God.
Everything is gonna work.
CD and great. No way.
I'm actually, wow, you guys have some commands like, wow.
Even me, I don't know whether
Those are researchers.
Command.
Even me, I don't know where that one is coming from too.
They are researchers. They search.
Right? Yeah, they search Google.
Yeah.
Guru.
So there's no way to have the history for the SQL too.
Brian, why are you trying to make life complicated?
No, for SQL.
Like
that's why you spool on SQL, right?
I'll go and research and bring another history one for SQL and share it to you guys.
Good job.
That's right.
Now you're talking.
Come over now.
Hello, mute yourself.
Okay, now let's move on. We're almost done for today. Okay, let's use the single ampersand substitution variable. So this one is going to give you an a prompt. Let's see. You guys have SQL developer?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, not yet.
Maybe have you install SQL developer and install your both databases. It was part of the assignments due on today. So if someone doesn't know how to do it, let's do it. So I need someone who doesn't have it, who doesn't know how to do it. Or someone who claims that it doesn't work.
I don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it.
Beto, can you mute yourself?
Am I making noise?
Your car is the wind and everything that's inside your car is making noise.
Emerald, I didn't have the SQL developer.
If you don't have SQL developer?
Yeah, so we can just test it on mine.
Police find you, so no get SQL developer.
You know how to install SQL developer?
No.
Come on, guys. It was supposed to be due today.
Really?
You guys, yeah. It's actually very important
that?
for you guys to not only have PuTTY and WinSCP and VNC. Because on interview, you should be able to say that, okay, I'm also familiar with SQL developer, which you should be. And you should also say, I'm familiar with PuTTY. I mean, it helps. And you should actually be really, really familiar with it. So that
Where did they download them?
Different way for you to manage your database. If you get another tool, right? you should be able to easily adapt rather than just having PuTTY, because PuTTY is actually not that great when you think about it, right? And VNC2 is not that great. So you want to be able to make sure that you know how to use other tools and stuff like that. So, because on PuTTY, for example, if you want a long job, like an upgrade or not backups are fine. Like there are some jobs that can take like 2 hours, 3 hours. On PuTTY, if you disconnect, it will just go. It will abort. So PuTTY is kind of limited. But with VNC, you can do that. With SQL Developer, you can also do it. So it's good to know, to have different options to do some things.
Okay, so how do you download it?
How do you download it? Okay, if you come here, SQL, and you don't have SQL Developer, right? You simply come here and you go to Google and you Google SQL Developer, just like that.
It seems as if I have it. It said, do you want to allow this app to perform an unknown? Yes.
You see www.oracle.com, you click on
Enter the
SQL.
full path name for Java X.
You come here and you download. You click on download, and you want to download the 64-bit with GDK8 included. So you want to download that one, right?
Yeah.
For you to download it, you need to have an Oracle account. I think all of you guys should have an Oracle account by now. So you should have your Oracle account, and it will prompt to sign in. You sign in, and then you save, and you can start downloading, right?
Okay, Emrat.
Yes.
Mine is showing that I should enter the full path name for Java X.
Okay, do you have java.exe? Do you have it?
Yes, we all have it.
Where?
I asked him.
I don't know
There's
about it.
there's a video. There's a video where Prof showed us how to access it.
And then I don't know how to access it. Maybe that's why. Wait, let me Emerald do this. Hold on, let me see what I do.
Okay, you can share your screen. Okay, share your screen.
Okay. Screen is to be shared.
You have to go to browse. No, over there on the screen, you go to browse.
Yeah.
No, it's already on your screen.
Browse. The one that
you said, the part that you said it shows. That's what
Okay. Common sense is not common.
It will be in your C drive. Applications. Product. 11, yeah. Client. JDK. Bin. Java.
Oh.
You press OK.
Oh. They don't disappear.
No, it should prompt. It will appear.
Boom. Okay.
Okay, I can now hear.
There you go to no.
So you do have it.
Okay, yeah, I do have it. I didn't know. Maybe I downloaded it in my dream.
Apparently it came with the,
It came with PuTTY,
yeah,
and
everyone has it.
Yeah, everyone should. If it's my machine, do it for everyone.
And then
Everyone had it, but this
you
guy
have
did
to
not
select
have
all those and press OK.
Why?
Take this study class, man.
It's a question, young man. So you need to take like you
the
drive.
first one is for SQL statement. The other ones are for PL SQL.
And those are just tips, so you can just close.
Actually, this version is kind of old, so it might be better to, download from Oracle. because it's a newer one and it's easier to handle.
Eh.
But it's up to you. It's fine. It's fine.
So Emerald, I can just forget about this and go on Oracle and download that so that can help me create the account.
Yes. If you want, get the newer version. It's easier to handle, to manage. You
I
can
won't
tell.
even know that. I won't even differentiate the newer version from there.
You will definitely be able to differentiate. If you look at just the design, it's different.
Thank you for letting Chair download this. Then I'll put the new one.
But it's okay. Let's just use that one for now. You can download the other one later.
Okay.
Me personally, I used that one before, then I downloaded, I upgraded mine. So you can.
This is the one Prof showed us. Oh.
Yes, it's the same. It's SQL Developer, it's a newer version. That's all. So click on the page.
Add connection.
The green one. Yes. Okay. Now you want to specify the name of the connection. It can be the name of your database that you connect to. So you can just put TLS demo.
That, okay. Then system and admin and Brontech one. Username is system. It's small letters, right?
Doesn't
No,
matter.
it's not case sensitive, but the password should be lowercase.
Yep.
Brontech one.
Now your host name, your student ID.
Brontech one password.
Yeah, I've ordered Brontech one. Then
Host name is your student number.
Okay, your port should be 1521 by default, and the ISID is your database name.
I thought the first one was a database name.
The first one is just the name you give to your connection. Now you want to test it. Test it.
boom.
Okay, it's good. Success. So you can connect. Okay, now you can enter there, select all from HR employees. Yes, right here. No. From HR.
Why is it giving?
It's giving you suggestion, but just to HR employees. Semicolon. Yeah. Now you want to click on the page, the white page with the green button, just on top of it. No, the other side. Yes,
This one?
no, the other one. Yes. This would allow you to just run a script. Now you want to come down here and increase, make the bottom screen like bigger. Try to enlarge it, please. Can you come all the way down? Yeah.
Okay.
Enlarge. Yeah. Yeah. Bring it up.
Up.
Yeah. More up. Way up. Yeah. Good. Okay. You see that you have the table. HR. Yeah. You're good. And you can run whole scripts. You can add multiple scripts and run them.
Okay, when you do this mode, you can put more scripts. Okay, run script.
Yeah, you can run script.
Commit.
And you can commit.
Execute statement.
Execute. Right. So we good?
Okay. Roll back. Somehow good. Somehow.
I mean, just practice it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good for everything, but for some SQL statement, especially for SQL statement, it's really good. And if for PL SQL as well, it's good. And also, if you scroll down, okay, you don't have anything here, but it can give you suggestions as well. You can also have the option to tune a SQL statement, to have to read the explain plan and stuff like that. Okay, so we're good. You can stop sharing your screen.
Okay, you can leave now.
Shut up.
Okay, let me share my screen. Now, for the people who wants to try, to upgrade it, you guys can upgrade it. You guys saw the way his was. You see, mine is. You can see that it's different version than the
Yeah,
one.
yours is a little bit milkish.
It's a little bit what?
Milkish.
Wait, so you say which version do we have to download?
You can download it at this point, right? You can even find new tools to manage your database. If it works, download it and use it. So it depends. But I like this one because it's not as old as the other one. The other one is from like 2009, but this one is from 2019, I believe.
So which version is this one?
This one is 2019.
I mean, like from the page, you can show us which one from the Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the first one, the Windows 64-bit with GDK included.
Okay, 1 second.
From where?
From Oracle.com. You get it? Yeah, this is the version from 2019, December 2019. The one you guys have is from 2009.
And installing it is pretty much the same, right? Like
Yes,
adding connections and everything.
Yes, it's the same. It's the exact same.
SQL developer.
We're good?
Hey, Emma, a question.
Yes.
When I try to connect the SQL developer with my database, it fails.
Is your listener running? Is your listener listening to your database?
Oh,
No.
so I have to check that.
Clearly, you have to. TNS ping your database.
And you have to make sure that it's your TNS names are on your operating on your computer. In the TNS.
No, it does.
Oh, that's not important?
No, it doesn't have to be on the computer.
Oh.
Yeah, for example, let me use one of you guys. I don't have your database on my computer, right? But let me add one of you. Give me a student number. Give me your database. TNS demo. I'll just delete it after. Who? Okay, we're going to connect Assist. Tim. Contact one. And that's DBA. Connect us. Yeah. I need a student. If you know that your listener is running, please.
179. 133, 136, sorry.
They always give my student number.
How can you confuse your student ID with someone else?
It's my man. It's my
don't say that is your man. Then during the exam, you
no, I don't play with that. I don't play with that.
On his database.
Wow.
You'll be trying to put a SQL. It's not going in because you crash his database the other side.
Okay, it works. You see, I'm going to connect. Okay, I need to use another name. TNS demo 1.
So do you always have to connect as sys, or
No, you can connect as system.
Okay.
Just that I shouldn't put the role CCDA if I connect as system. I should put like just default.
Oh, okay.
For CCDA, it's as sys. Okay. Let me connect. And then I specify the password. And then bam, I'm connected to your database. I'm connected to your TLS demo. Right?
What's the meaning of BAM?
DBA underscore DB underscore links. Select all from DBA. And the good thing too is that you can copy from here and paste it on Putty. And then you can run the script.
But how do you know that you're working on which database you're working, Emerald?
Because you specify the SID, right?
No, I'm saying now like that you're writing, like how do you know that you're working on which database? Or you have to choose before you start doing anything, entry SQL?
When you're
I'm
logging
not
in,
doing what you're saying.
when you're logging in, you're logging in with the database you want to use.
Yeah,
you have
you
multiple
directly log
database.
in with the database.
Yeah, when you have multiple database like you're having now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you want to work on the other TLS DMO.
Yeah, I just click on it.
Go and click on it.
I just click on it and I start working on it. But this one is TLS demo 1. It will show you here which one you're working on. That's why you give it a specific name.
This one looks sexy.
So Benson that's you, right? That's your database, right?
Yeah, so Emerald, now if we have like the ORCL,
yes,
we still before going how many like we can put it everything like the OR DMO and the TLS DMO.
Excuse me?
I said we can just put the two like the TLS DMO that we have over there and the other one, so that if we want to switch to different environment, if we want to switch into different environment, how are we gonna do it?
You okay. This is a 2-tier connection, right?
Yes.
Because you need a listener to be able to connect to SQL Developer. So you connect directly to the database because you use the service name or the SID to connect to your database.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Another okay. It's not okay. It's not all right.
So
you
this
can just
database,
add the
right?
connection. That's it.
You just add it. So this database here, for example. This database, for example, here it's another database. Okay, this one is another database. This is another database. It's not even mine. It's from someone else. And this one is another database. Like there are different databases, even from different softwares. For 11G, I believe.
Wait, so can you give privileges here and like unlock users and blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, of course. Let's grant DBA to Benson.
Benson Power.
Grant success. You can do everything you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Assist.
Okay.
Right?
So over here, you can only work. Actually, no, you can work as other users too, right? Yeah.
Anything. Whether you do on a database, you work.
Except you can start up your database here.
I even thought this SQL developer is even better than
oh yeah,
Enterprise Manager. The worst.
Enterprise Manager.
No, Enterprise Manager is cool, right? You really don't stress bugging yourself.
Enterprise Manager is very easy.
Yeah, it's
but in case of an issue, like of a big issue, sometimes Enterprise Manager won't really help you. Right. Sometimes you might need to figure out the issue yourself and fix it directly. That's why you have alert logs. Enterprise Manager will tell you that, okay, there is this problem, try to fix it, right?
So can we work as another user?
Yes, you can. If you establish the connection as that user. right from the start.
Can you show us?
Okay.
Please.
Yes.
What was like the big difference you working here and maybe like with someone working in Puri?
I mean, you can see the difference here between both, right? Can't you see the difference?
See.
It's different from Puri. You enter here. You can enter multiple scripts here, and then you can just run all of them at a time. Even for exam day, I
So
feel
is that
like.
just all the difference here? Like running multiple scripts?
Excuse me?
So this, like one of the main difference you're trying to explain is running multiple scripts on this side?
Right.
But here you cannot see like your operating system.
Puri.
Some people are very adamant to change. Humans are very adamant to change. That's why.
Hopefully you can see everything, but must we all use this or it's optional?
It's just for you to
It's
get it
optional.
handy.
It's optional, of course.
Me, I don't think I like this.
Even me, boy. Even me.
So
you don't get choice.
Someone might get confused here.
I don't get choice.
So Emerald, when Prof was showing us on the other version, he showed us
I
that
go give
here
work.
you could work as like here you could see the other users too.
Yes.
So Monday the water ratio for the.
You can see the other user. That's we just granted DB2 Benson.
No, I mean like from the left side. If you scroll down, I think you can.
Which left side?
Yeah, the left side. Yeah, right there. If you scroll down, I think you have the list of other users or no?
Yes, yes. You have all the information as well, the schemas. Yes, the database link.
So
yes.
Is that the way you can actually work as other users here? Like if maybe you want to create tables in a schema as a user, you can do that here, right?
Yeah, you can connect as the other users from here.
Do you have to connect though?
Yeah, you can connect, definitely. Oh, you're saying if you can just connect as HR identified by HR?
Yeah.
Like,
or you can click, like if you click on other users, you go to the HR. Would that not just connect to it directly?
okay, is this the password? Okay, where are the other users? Let me look at the.
It's right there. If you click on the plus sign, if you all the way down.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Okay, let's go to HR.
So is that not like connecting to it directly?
No, it's only showing you the object owned by the specific user. You see, it shows you the table, the view, the indexes, procedures, functions.
I think this one is good.
Privileges.
What's good about it, bro?
And DB link. You should have HRDB links, right? No, you don't have. You should have Benson. No, you don't have. Your OE. Yeah, you tried database link with OE. Yeah, OE underscore link. So it just gives you the information. But if you want to connect as HR, it's a two-tier connection.
Okay.
Right? So you come as the user and you have access to that user. But let me change past HR. Alter user HR.
Identify.
You muted an I. There you go.
Yeah, that one doesn't work. You see, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go through. You cannot do that.
But did you run the first SQL that when you did the alter and everything? Did you run it?
I ran it.
Emerald.
Wait, so you cannot Unlock a user.
User
Yes.
HR author.
Okay, let me try select or so I think you can actually do it. No, you can't. Actually, you cannot. You see, it's only telling you that the SQL statement themselves work. Yeah, it worked. But select all from employees work because you're connected as HR.
Show user.
Okay, so you don't have to do it, like go back and
user. You don't have
just by clicking on it, you connect to it. Okay.
User is C, so you have connected.
But it doesn't make sense. Normally the user is SIS, but I think you can still run it as HR because SIS doesn't have a table called employees.
Right. Yeah, but it didn't grant you the connect as HR. It's a connection created by connect stream command disconnected using SIS. It didn't grant you the connection as HR.
I remember Prof says some work the teacher connection.
It did. HR altered connected.
Oh, okay.
So you're connected as HR.
Okay, so we're connected as
HR. But the thing is, after when we show user,
it shows the
I think that it allows you to directly issue, like connect as HR and issue the SQL statement right away. But as soon as you do something else, you come back to SIS.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Oh wow! So you don't have to change. Okay.
Yes, because
That's
you're
cool.
running a script. You're running a script here. Okay. Let's come back here. This is what just happened. When we actually about HR, you can unlock and you connect it as HR. It allows you to do it, to do everything and to select all from HR, from employees by HR. And then when we issued show user after that, it didn't go through. It shows you that it was SIS. Show user SIS, right? But if you run the whole thing, let's see, run script. User is HR, you see? So when you run the whole thing, it would keep the information that you had before. That's why you have user is HR, right? But as soon as you are done with that, and if you only execute show user, it will give you SIS.
So it means if you're working as a user, you have to run all the script that you want to run. You have to write it down and run everything together.
Yes, if you want to run something as a user, yes.
Yes, because if you issue like 3, then you go to 4 and do it by himself, it go back to 6.
Yes.
Wow.
That means like you can see the table, anything, everything, but you cannot change anything inside.
Excuse me?
That means like you can see the table, you see the table belong to HR, but if you try to change the whole, the column go to the HR, you can do that.
I'm not sure I'm following what you're saying.
I say, when you show, when you run this script, it gives you the information to the table belonging to the employee. But if you try to change, like when we do in the one chair connection, you try to update, to insert something, not let you to do that.
You can insert. It's just that if you want to connect as HR, you need to make sure the script is ready and then you run it.
So what happened if in between those SQL you have a SQL that is wrong?
Well, that's why it's called SQL developer, right? You need to know what you're doing.
So you have to make sure that all the SQL that you're entering is correct.
Exactly.
Oh God. Or else you still have to connect as HR again. Then you continue. Wow.
Yeah, people. You guys know that it's really hard to be a developer because if you miss a column somewhere, you have to start over or you have to go over everything. And so yeah, that's why it's annoying to be a developer. Okay.
This SQL developer is very annoying.
It's not annoying if you
You're the one that's annoying.
some jobs that I did like yesterday. On Putty, I couldn't do it because the table was too big. Not the table, the package body was weird. I was looking for a SQL statement. And when I found it, it was very long. And on Putty, I couldn't get it. So there are some things that you can only get it from SQL Developer. I mean, it's better to get them from SQL Developer because it's clear. It shows you where the space is, where there is no, but on Putty, it's complicated. It can be complicated. It depends. Like, let me show you an example.
So what do you mean by package?
Like, this is a SQL statement. This is a SQL statement, right? Like, all this is a SQL statement.
Which one? Which one?
This what I'm showing you now. This is a SQL statement. The SQL statement starts here and ends here. Like, I'm serious.
Which planet does that create?
So what is the semicolon?
It creates a package body, right? I mean, this is just an example. I used it on Putty, and I tried to create a package body from one database to another because I dropped it from one, and I wouldn't get it. It wouldn't work because of the way it was on Putty. And then I use SQL Developer, and on SQL Developer, it allowed me to make it look like this. You see, it's very long still. It's the same thing, but at least with Putty, with SQL Developer, I was able to actually create the right package body, right? DBMS underscore AW and stuff. So SQL Developer can be good if Putty, if the result you get from Putty is not clear or if it's giving you errors.
Where did you get that SQL statement, Emerald?
It's a package body.
Where did you get that package?
Create
SQL
Jupyter.
Developer or on Putty?
It's a SQL statement to create Jupyter.
She got it from UPS.
I get it
Well,
from both.
you guys should stay quiet.
I get it from both. It's just that from Putty, the way it was divided was not clear. But on SQL Developer, the way I got the output, right, to create that package body was more clear. And by using the SQL Developer way, it allowed me to actually create it without any error. But with Putty, I would be able to create it still, but with a lot of errors.
Emerald, at the side of this, I see where your database names are. I see indexes, views, functions, queues.
Okay, so I think we're going with SQL Developer.
Emerald,
So
are we
it-
moving from 11G to 12G?
The thing pass me now.
12G doesn't exist.
Let's take it easy. We are talking about package body, input, output, and let's just take it easy.
12G doesn't exist. It's 12C.
No, 12C, 12C.
Yeah. But don't worry, guys, about it. It's just my personal research. It's not part of the program.
No,
Okay.
it's part of the program now because you're here.
Using the simple ampersand substitution variable, use a variable prefix. Okay, let's use the ampersand to get the prompt for that one. Okay. Now let's check that table again. Yeah, we need to rush. The server is getting slow.
Time is getting finished.
Hey. You see, this is why I didn't want to exit.
Okay, scramble it again. Oh, you see, Putty.
Exactly why I didn't want
Putty is
to.
crazy.
I know, right?
So you cannot do that thing and just save it forever.
It's per session.
Oh.
I know. Annoying.
Then you should just type this stuff and just put it like a SQL,
Yeah, paste it somewhere, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I
just
think
copy and
I
paste.
have to do that.
Yeah.
Because we use HR a lot. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Kuro.
Someone is. I tell you, worry.
Okay, that's better.
No current.
People shouldn't have long names like that. Okay, that's better. Okay, now you want to use the prompt. You want to use the ampersand sign to, let's use date. Yeah, let's use date or anything else. Okay, let's first use salary. Go back to the, okay. So let's use salary. Let's start with salary. So select all from HR.employee, where salary equals the sign and then black question. I'm not even sure that one will work. Okay. I think I should put double strings. Not declare. I need to declare it. Okay. Let me just put end instead. Okay, enter value for what is your salary. And we'll do that too for on SQL Developer. You see, it looks better on SQL Developer. Oops. Okay, so what is your salary? Let's say 4,000.
France?
Excuse me?
Not, my bad.
Okay, you have Sarah Bell, S Bell, salary 4,000. And let's do the same on SQL Developer. Please. You see, it prompts, it shows up like enter the value for what is your salary, 4,000. Okay. And then you get, you see how it looks better, right? You don't have to worry about column, blah, blah, blah. And then you get the output here. But it's basically the same. Now let's do the same thing for the date, right? Higher date. Well, higher date equals
what is your higher date? When were you hired?
This one is not SQL Developer now. This one is English.
Okay, enter value for when were you hired. Now that's something actually that we need to know the right format for the date.
Right.
This morning we tried to start with the month, but didn't go through. Let's start with the year.
The year or the date?
Good enough.
I mean the format, right?
Why don't you write the way it is written in HR?
We already did that.
Anything wrong?
It didn't go through.
So
It didn't go through.
So
This one
HR
definitely didn't go through. Let me show you. So put strings. I know some people will say, but what about the strings? Okay, let's put the strings.
So HR is fake. Parentheses.
It's a wrong format.
Parentheses. It's the wrong form. It's the wrong format. That's all. It doesn't recognize this specific.
Police though, I don't define you.
Oh,
That's
actually.
It worked.
I'm actually confused. What?
This is how Pudi does. That's just Pudi.
Are you kidding me?
That's how Pudi does.
Put on refuse something and then at the same time you accept it.
Yes, that's how Pudi is.
And the funniest, and then you know what the funniest thing is? She wrote the thing without even the any in with the
Yeah, that's what happened.
colon.
Maybe because you put the colon. The semicolon.
No, it did that exact thing this morning. It just wouldn't go through.
It's because the colon is there.
No, we didn't.
Let's try a different day.
Let's try a different day.
Now it's working. Okay. Maybe it was taking a time to. I'm just.
No, if you put the colon, it will not go again now.
Okay.
The strings,
need the quotes. Yeah.
Need a string.
When you were hired. Okay.
Quote. String.
Strings.
Then
go now put the colon.
Try by error.
Okay. Let's see.
Martina never go try by error.
Isn't it obvious?
This morning we did it. I'm pretty sure we did that one too.
Oh, you didn't move the semicolon in the morning. That's why maybe.
Really?
Yeah. It shows that when it comes and it asks for.
Yeah, you don't have to put a semicolon.
I'm surprised. I would be surprised if we didn't. I think we removed the semicolon. But anyway.
It's Oracle. It's DBA for you.
It's what?
It's Oracle database for you.
Since when they ask for the value.
Yeah. So you just put it. You just make sure it's in strings.
Emerald, I thought sometimes
it seems as if when I ask for the value, it's.
What did you say?
The database is anointed.
No, this one is anointed.
Yeah. He created it with the left hand.
No, seriously, this morning we did it. I'm pretty sure we did it without the semicolon. But I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, we'll just go and come back to it next time, next class. Okay, let's do the same, but with SQL Developer.
Well, I couldn't one with a left hand.
Actually, it's not the first time he does it, because last time there was something that wouldn't go through in the morning, but it went through. No, it's something that went through in the morning, but didn't go through in the evening last time.
Mm-hmm.
But we're doing the exact same thing.
I think that's just Pudi.
Okay, let me use this. Now here, I'm not sure if this one would. Oh, I have to put the whole thing. Okay.
You won't open the string?
Yeah. 11. I'm not sure if I should do that on SQL Developer, but let's see. Yes, we put the strings and we got the same. Okay. So we're good for that.
We're good.
Okay. There's also another thing that we insert into a table multiple rows at the same time. It was giving, okay, let's finish. It's 9:50. The survey is getting slow. Okay, we're good with the ampersand. We are good with the ampersand. using the, you guys can go and read it at home. Okay.
They're already at home.
Yeah, so that's a good, yeah, you can read it from there. Define and verify comment. Use the define comment to create and assign a value to a variable. Use and define comment to remove a variable.
SQL. Cash flow.
Okay, so we're good. It's done.
Emerald,
Yes.
can you explain us how to copy table from one schema to another one?
We did that this, when did you come to class? Because we did it earlier today. You were not in class?
You said that we can do it and duplicate it at the same time.
I say that when you create it, that's when you duplicate it at the same time. You create a duplication. You create a duplicated table.
Wait, so the question is asking us to export all the tables in the HR schema to the new
No, it's not
schema.
telling you to export.
To copy.
Yes.
And then we have to copy
and duplicate now.
Duplicate, or like, what did you mean?
You create, we did it earlier with Natu, if you were not paying attention. Okay, let me go to the assignment.
I was paying attention, it's just I don't quite understand. You said you could do
both at the same time, yeah.
Understanding the question.
Me too.
You pay attention how much?
Okay, it's assignment 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Create 4 users in TLS demo. So you create demo, you create dev, you create cat, and you create prod, right?
Yes.
And you copy all the tables in HR to the above schema, right? So it means that you want to create tables, all the tables that are owned by HR. So you have HR employee, HR jobs, HR departments, HR region, right?
Yes.
So you want to have HR, you want to create demo that employees, demo that region, demo that jobs. Dev that employees, dev that blah blah, quad that employees, quad that blah blah, pro that employees, quad pro that blah blah, right?
Yes.
You want to have all the tables of HR, and you want to give them to, and for you create table or you can be connected as demo, create table employees as select all from HR that employees, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm not typing, because you're supposed to do it.
Okay.
Or you connect as dev /dev, create table employees or region as select all as select all from HR that regions, and you should be able to create your table.
Okay.
Yes.
Now duplicate data in all the tables, in all tables in the schema. Dev, quad, prod, using the insert as, well, that's the same thing. You insert as.
Confusion.
Same thing.
Okay. So, because I thought we could do question 2 and 3 at the same time. That I thought that's
that's what you said. That's what we wait.
What's up, niggas? Combine.
No, what I meant was when you do question 2, right? The table isn't empty. When you create a table, it doesn't come empty like we've been doing, creating empty tables. By doing that, the table come already, for example, if it's employees, it already comes with 107 rows.
Yeah,
right?
but it's not yet duplicated.
Yes.
No, it's not yet duplicated. But actually,
Yeah.
you can create it by duplicating it at the same time. You can do it too.
Do you have a command where you can copy and duplicate at the same time?
Yes, it's in your chapter 2.
Where?
As one SQL command.
It's chapter 2.
That's mean.
If you find it, it's good, or we can talk about it in last class.
Emerald.
Yes.
Okay.
Emerald. That
Yes.
means the command can be like if you connect it with the schema, the command can be create table, maybe the employee underscore table, select all from employee underscore table.
What?
I try to understand why you say they duplicate and create the table at the same time.
You can just duplicate as well. You don't have to do it in one SQL, but you can. But you don't have to. You can just select as, insert as, select, and do the same as you did for create.
Oh, okay. I think on the second part, it would just be like insert all instead of create as select. It's going to be insert all from HR.employees.
Anita, that is what it was already.
No, that was not it. Because like the first one, you're creating the table and inserting all.
Insert is what you want to duplicate.
Okay, so create table
is when you want to copy.
Create table employee is select all from, select all from
HR.employee.
And then you can put comma, insert all.
Did you
from
try it?
HR. No, I'm thinking that could be it.
Yes, you can do that. Select, insert into the table, and then select all from, just like you did for create. You do the same thing.
No, Anita is saying that when you finish the command for create, you put comma, then you continue with insert.
Because she said there's a way you can do it, so I'm just trying to think.
I will try it, Anita. I'm going to try it. Anita said you combine those two commands and separate them with comma. So it's going
to be combined either way. So
yeah, and it's going to duplicate at once.
I don't know about that though. You can try, maybe.
What? Come on, what's the command?
Next class.
Emerald,
It's in your chapter 2 though.
Emerald, that's mean we go take everything, the index, everything. We copy everything.
The index?
I say we copy everything. When we copy everything together with the index.
Actually, let me get that one, and I'm going to share it with the morning class as well, so that we don't have to go back to it.
Emerald,
No. We had the between. We had the between values. That was the issue. Yeah, we had the between. It wasn't just where, it was between. Okay. Anyway, this will be for next class. It was the between. That was the issue.
Emerald, when you download the SQL Developer, the new version, what do you use for a username and password? Is it what you use in class?
When you do what?
When you download the SQL Developer, the new version, for the username and password.
Yes, it says you use sys and Brontech one.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Emerald, question.
Yes.
On my canvas, like chapter 3 or chapter 6 is locked. I cannot open it.
I think the same problem we had before.
What should we do with that?
What?
On canvas.
Yes, you can open. That's not with me. You got to see Prof for that. Or check your spam.
Prof go tell you go fix it by yourself. That's one I did it.
My canvas open. Like I was able to open chapter 1, chapter 2, but I cannot open chapter 3. It says understand locked.
Yeah, me it was before I can open just chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, before it was locked. That's why when I sent the message to Prof, Prof told me you need to fix it.
Who, me?
Now told me I need to fix it.
Okay.
I was try to do this weekend myself and fix it.
What did you do, Fadi?
I know see when I see I go tell you because these are the new things. When I see I go tell you when I did. Because you need a it's just a couple processes for fixing that.
So they sent you the direction to fix it?
No, I found out myself. I found out myself.
What Fali is saying basically is after this class, maybe you should hit him up, something like that. You understand?
Yeah, but maybe after class.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks. Thank you, Emerald.
Welcome. Okay.
So, Emerald, one question, please.
Assignments. Yes.
Yes. So with that assignment, you say it's on this, like this class that we just did, this PowerPoint, or the previous one?
The previous one, the one we did last on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes. Be good.
Okay, Emerald, I haven't submitted my own, but I'll submit it this night.
Amen. Which one, the database links or the assignment too?
I told you from the starting, from the database link, I'll submit it this night.
Okay. But it was due on Friday though, so you're late.
No, it's better to be late than never.
Okay, amen. That's good.
True.
Okay, you'll get there.
Thank you.
Anita.
Yeah.
I think the command is insert into copy underscore, let's say employee, right? Select all from HR.employee. That's the command.
Wait, you say what? Select?
Insert into. Copy underscore employee. Select all from HR.employee.
You say copy underscore?
Yeah. I'm gonna try it.
Hold on. Please, can you say that again? So select all, insert all.
No, you haven't tried yet. Very sure that's a comment.
No, I'm not saying I'm sure. I think. I didn't say I'm sure.
So
that's
insert all.
You said that's a command.
Insert into copy underscore employee. Select all from HR.employee.
Copy underscore employee. Okay.
Yeah.
Copy underscore employee.
We're gonna try it now. We're gonna try it.
All right.
We'll try everything.
But I gave you the SQL statement though.
No, we're talking the one that have both, where you can create a table, you can copy the table and insert and duplicate.
Okay.
That's the SQL statement we're trying to look for.
Okay.
Okay. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's good. We're good for today.
Okay, thank you.
Capo, leave that place, go now. Cover, you need to go walk.